Hi, Democrats. Today is Friday, February 23rd. Forgot the date. February 23rd, and it's time for the Chair's Daily Live. Happy Friday. And I am going to treat it like it's Happy Friday, and we're only going to talk about positive things today. The world is ugly. We've had an ugly week. I only want to talk about positive things. So one positive thing, the reduction of the grocery tax, where the elimination of grocery taxes on groceries is sitting on the governor's desk. Now, it had to be passed through the auspices as if it were a Republican idea. We don't care. It still passed. This idea, originated with former leader Emily Virgin. She had this idea for several sessions as a Democrat, and then somehow the governor has decided that it's his. We don't care. It passed. Good news. Good news. He said he's going to sign it. Another piece of good news, I'm sure you heard from Representative Dollins that his bill for free replacement IDs for folks experiencing homelessness, that passed. I have a personal anecdote to tell. I was at a library in Midwest City, Oklahoma, and there was this woman sitting in the corner weeping, just weeping, and didn't know her, don't know her, but I felt compelled to say nice words and tell her that it was going to be all right. And she felt compelled to tell me what was going on. She was homeless. Someone had stolen her sweater, and her ID was in her sweater. She had a job, and she was scheduled to start her job. She showed up at her job without her ID. They wouldn't let her work. So she was trying to get herself to the next level, right? Get herself to the next level of earning an income. And because she didn't have an ID, she wasn't able to start work. And that pushed her back further for getting herself a leg up. And so learning about Representative Dollins' bill and knowing that it passed is great news, because this is one of those things that folks who are experiencing homelessness, they need to be able to work to be able to get out of that situation. And we need to make it easier for them to be able to work. I think that's what we always say, is that people need to pull themselves up by their bootstraps. And this is actually giving them bootstraps. So I'm excited about that. And thank you, Representative Dollins, because that is wonderful. Today is February 23rd. We are a week and a half out from Super Tuesday. Super Tuesday is coming up. It's March 5th. That is the day that we in Oklahoma vote in our presidential primary. So we pick who's going to be on the ballot as a Democrat for president in the state of Oklahoma. That is Tuesday, not next Tuesday, but the week after, Tuesday, March 5th. It's too late to request your absentee ballot, so I implore you to make a plan. Are you going to vote early in person at your county election board? Are you going to vote on the day of Tuesday, March 5th from 7 to 7? If you have a job where you have to ask your employer for time off, do it now. Do it now so they can work on the schedule and you can be guaranteed some time to go vote. This is a consequential election, and we need to participate from the primary all the way through. We don't need to wait until November. We need to participate in the primary all the way through. That is Tuesday, March 5th. And then if you're planning on running to be a delegate to the DNC convention, your form, your candidacy declaration form, mouthful, is due that Friday, March 8th, in the office by 5 p.m., not 5:01, not over the weekend. Our staff is there until 5:30, so they will know if you try to sneak it under the glass. It is due in our office by Friday, March 8th. Those forms are available at okdemocrats.org. And as soon as you log on the page, it starts talking about the DNC convention and how to submit the forms and what the process is. So that is Friday, March 8th. And then Saturday, March 9th in Norman, Oklahoma, Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison will be participating on a panel about lawyers who run for office. That is Saturday, March 9th, starting at 2 p.m. I hope you can make it. I think it'll be very interesting. The Attorney General has been to Oklahoma before. He is a dynamic speaker. He is wonderful here. I'm so glad that he agreed and said yes. If you missed him when he was here in 2017, he will be back Saturday, March 9th, Norman, 2 p.m. All right, I'm going to leave. I'm going to cut this short while we're still talking about good things and putting out good tidings. It's wonderful weather outside, so I thought that we would have a wonderful live. You guys have a wonderful weekend, and I'll be back here Monday at 4:15.